talking about?
What's up, True Feelings family? How you guys doing on this Saturday? If you're new to my channel, my name is Crystal, and I hope you stay. And if you do, welcome to the family. Guys, I agree with you guys. I'm just reading your comments. This is going to be a good season. I feel like they're going back to the basics. I'm really digging what's going on, all the drama, all the thruffles, and all they got going on. I just feel like they're going to give us a run for our money this season. So I'm with it. And the other thing I like about it is normally in the past, it's 3 or 4 episodes before we finally get to see people get out of prison. So I'm glad that the second episode of season 6, people was actually getting out of prison. So we're going to have a little bit of drama when they come back on Friday. And y'all, I am here for it all. We're going to start with Damondrick and Quiana. Production, you guys are wrong. I don't know who is behind the camera this season, but they be real shady this season. First they started with the girl with the nails. Now they gonna mess with her and her damn her little lift, her lace front was fronting on her thing started lifted. But we gonna get there. But it just seemed like they would have cut the camera, said go give yourself some bangs or put a scarf on or something. Normally, just to be an asshole and just to be funny, you know I would have used that girl and that damn lace front for a damn thumbnail. But I wasn't going to do it to the baby. I said I can't do that to that girl because she got to be mortified that they did not cut that shit out. Because I'm pretty sure when they're editing, they don't know what's coming out until they see it. So I know she was feeling some kind of way. So girl, you lucky that the Lord spoke to me and told me not to do that. I said, I can't even use that as a thumbnail. That was some cold shit. And they made sure they got that shit in every damn angle. So he get out. They get to do they run, jump, and hug. So we find out a little bit of information about them in their little past. Now, she was a little fast-ass little girl. 12 years old. She was 12 years old. He was 16. He said, when you get a little bit older, because you're too young for me to mess with right now, then I'll come back and hit you up. But I said, and during that time, just knowing this 12-year-old was liking you, you had to be somewhere dibbling-dabbling somewhere in her life, going to her games and shit. I was trying to figure out how that shit made sense with your age. She was in high school, you wasn't. You was coming up to the school going to her games and shit. So you guys got 10 years, and I'm just trying to make some shit make some sense. And it just all makes sense. Sound like you look a little funny, sir, messing with this little ass girl. So he's got to go to the halfway house. They're going to put one of the little anchor monitors on his ass. So he got 3 years probation. His probation starts once his sentencing ends, something like that, how he explained the shit. But we find out he's not, according to him, he's not the hood boy that we think he is, that he just got caught up in some shit. He actually went to college to be a physical therapist, and he just got caught up in the life with people, and that's how his ass ended up in prison. But dude, what about these 6 children? You ain't gonna ask to see about anybody's phone so you can call and check on your kids? Like, come on, you got 6 kids. I don't understand how this girl's father, her stepfather, did not have this conversation with her. You in the car with her for 5 hours. You need to ask her how the hell she gonna navigate this man with 3 baby mamas and 6 kids. Like how? How is she gonna navigate that shit? And hear her ignorant ass, if I had a brain. How about she can't wait to get married, they, him get a job, get a house, and have babies together. He didn't say shit about his kids, which that's dangerous to kind of have a woman in your life who don't talk about your kids or give a shit about your kids. That would be a problem for me. But she is if I had a brain. She is that so. If I had a brain, she don't have no damn brain. She really don't. So they get to the halfway house. He thinking he just gonna be able to go in there, get his little thing on his ankle monitor, probably go hang out with her and do what they do, right? They sitting there waiting for damn near 2-3 hours waiting on his ass. Just to find out the counselor said his ass has got to stay there. He ain't going nowhere. They got to clear some shit up. He in a different jurisdiction, so things is going to be a little bit different. Get his damn bags and shit out that car because he ain't coming home with your ass. And at this point, this is when she blew her top and so did that lace front. She got heated and her lace front got heated too. First of all, when you in Texas, you don't wear no wigs. I went to Texas for a family reunion, you guys, and I had a sew-in, and it was that kinky curly. That shit got crunchy as hell. It was good hair, but it was no MAC. for that damn Texas damn heat. It's no match for that heat. She should at least, if you're gonna go to Texas, this is anybody. I'm gonna give you some advice besides talking about you and that damn lace front and how it's front you off. You need to go to Texas because we gotta go in a few months. Either you go get you some clip-ins with your real hair, get you some clip-ins, or get you some braids. But do not with her wig going to hot-ass Texas. I don't know what she was thinking, but I know she is hotter than fish grease that they put that shit on national TV for everybody to see. Girl, I feel for you. That's like I said, that's why I didn't even use you as a thumbnail. I didn't even want to do you like that. Now let's flip over to Joey and Michael. Just by watching what we watched last night, Michael gonna use the hell out of Joey, and I think Joey is going to allow him to do it. We can see right now what Joey want to do. I told you in the last video, Joey been doing the D and dope while the whole time he was in prison. That's why he's so pissed off that when he did get that damn telephone, you see how he reacted, finding out Mama changed the whole number, and she just didn't erase. Joey was more than happy to let him know, Mama just took away your new shit. You don't need those contacts. Like, what do you need those contacts for? And Joey and Michael was like, well, shit, it don't matter if I have contacts or not. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to go ahead and do it. So Joey was like, well, what you need the shit for? Then we got Michael talking to the producers. He already plotting. He's trying to find a perfect moment so he can escape, so he can go use, because he's been using while he was locked up. You can tell in his eyes, you can just tell. Because who wants to get right out and just, this is what I want to do if you're not using. Been a part of that damn life, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like I said, dope and deep. That's what we got going with Michael. Michael gonna break his heart. I hope Joey has enough sense and is strong enough to walk away from this toxic relationship that I see that is going to be very toxic. I guess the best thing for Joey, if Michael start with the bullshit, his ass get back locked up, because that's the only thing that saved Joey the last time, is that Michael got locked up. Ashley, Julius, and Alexis. So you got Ashley at Party City somewhere trying to pick out stuff to decorate the damn hotel room that she's getting for Julius, looking at baby shit. She got about 3 friends with her looking at her crazy, like, why the hell you looking at baby shit? You need a ring first before we even think about babies. She need a brain first before she think about babies. She don't even know this man, and she already talking about getting pregnant the next day. That's what's gonna happen on their second day. They gonna get pregnant together. She is a whole ass fool, and I can't take her. Like I said, I feel like something is absolutely wrong with this girl. There is something wrong with her. She don't behave like a 31-year-old woman. She don't. I work with people younger than her, and they don't act like that. I don't know anybody in their 30s that behave like that unless there's something fucking wrong with her. And there's absolutely something wrong with her. You could tell by her damn fingernails that she done bit to the bone until they bleed that there is something wrong with that girl. So now we talking to the friends. The friends done told us some shit we didn't know. Now that little dumbass tattoo she got on her chest, he was supposed to get her name tattooed on his chest. They supposed to do this shit at the same time because she got the shit done for her birthday, except he didn't do the shit. And they trying to let her know, girl, there's all kind of red flags. Why you not seeing these red flags? Why you don't care about these red flags? I guess she just wants some D2. And when you look at her, she looks older than 31. She look like she is somewhere in her 40s. And baby girl, you need to put a bra on. You don't have uplifting titties. Put a bra on. So they already know they dumbass friend is being played. They said, do you know when his punk ass is getting out? She's like, no, I don't know when he getting out. He's just gonna call. And they thinking, they looking at her side eye like, but you should know at least when the motherfucker getting out, since he's your boyfriend and shit. You want to have babies. You don't know when his ass is getting out. You just gotta wait for his ass to call you. So meanwhile, he is getting picked up by Alexis. Alexis done drove up there. She ready to go get her man. She ready to start this relationship with a little boy. He's a little boy. 18 went in. He been in for 6 years. He's a little boy. That boy don't know how to fill out a job application. He probably can't read and write too damn good. This is because he said he had a issue. He grew up in poverty, single mom. He had a lot of brothers and sisters and shit. So in order to make things work and try to eat and everything, he decided to go out there and build a life of crime. I don't understand why they just don't try to go get a job somewhere, go to a guidance counselor, because there's always help, but they always take the easy way out because that fast money is fun for their ass. But anyway, that's his damn little story. But as I'm saying, he a little boy. He don't know shit. He's never had a job. So I'm trying to figure out with Alexis. Alexis, you stupid as a crackhead too. Although she's a beautiful girl, I was just looking at her and looking at her skin, her little dimples. She is a very pretty girl, but you pretty stupid too, because this is a little ass boy that has nothing to offer you. So as she's standing there waiting for her little ass boy to come out, here come another little light-skinned boy, okay? Little light-skinned boy. She said, I'm not going to have an attitude, but I didn't know anybody else was coming. So the little light-skinned boy that rolled up is his sister, Julius' sister's baby daddy. So I'm sitting there thinking, what is it with all these people getting picked up, but they ain't getting picked up by their family members? Why is the baby daddy there and not the sister there? Because it looked like he had about 5, 6 brothers and sisters. Why the people ain't there to pick these people up, y'all? Just don't understand it. So then here come another little light-skinned boy that then came, he the brother. And Julius, when he get out, he gonna act like he didn't know they was coming. At least that's what he told Alexis. I didn't know they was showing up. If you had to tell them that you was, how else would they know that you was getting out? Like, how else would they know it was getting out? So then she gives him his damn cell phone. He's like, yeah, let me get my cell phone. So of course she bought his ass cell phone. So instead of going out to eat and driving with his woman, he drives off with the other 2 dudes. And I'm sitting there thinking, dude, you just did 6 years with penises. Why would you do that? They could have met you at the restaurant. Here it is. Here you sitting there saying wasn't nobody there to hold you down. These 2 little yellow niggas wasn't there to hold you down. I'm pretty sure they didn't put no money in your books. They didn't come visit you. None of that happened. But here she is, the one that's been holding you down, coming to visit you, taking care of you, and all of a sudden, this is what you do? That's why I said you got a little ass boy on your hands and you a grown ass woman messing. He told you he's a motherfucking toddler. He a toddler. All right, next is Brooke and JK. Finally, somebody's mother's coming along, and I like Kathy. So she meets Kathy at the hotel. Now they done booked the room and they gotta sleep together in the same damn bed. But let's talk about Kathy the mother. I like Kathy the mother. She wanted to know what her plans is with her damn son. So of course, old Brooke, she's in rainbows and bubble gums. We want to get married. We want to have babies. We want to do X, Y, and Z. Get a house and let him get a job. All this little shit. And the mother's looking at her like, he don't need to be doing none of that shit. Right now, he don't need to be tied down with you. He needs to be free. He don't need all these damn rules that you're going to come with. And Brooke is like, no, he probably should have all those rules. He needs those. She's like, no, he don't. He needs to be out there on his own trying to figure out his own shit. I'm glad Mama got his ass together because that's something we never hear on Love After Lockup is someone telling these people, why are you in a relationship when he needs to go out there and figure out what he needs to do so he can stop going back to prison. His mama says he keep going back and he's not going to get good with broads like you coming in trying to take care of him. So you can tell the look on Brooke's face. She was getting annoyed with Kathy telling her she don't need to even be with your ass. So then all of a sudden, which I thought was disrespectful, she asked Kathy, so I just want to know, was he a whore? Was your son a whore? Was he a whore in the past about other girls? And Mom was like, no, but he's always been like a ladies' man. He's never had a problem like getting ladies and shit. So she asked her about Alex. She said, I like Alex. Alex was there for him. She was supporting him and everything. In fact, Alex calls me every now and again and we have a good relationship. I look at her as part of the family. So, that just took Brooke out. At this time, Brooke don't know what to think because she's like, well, shit, she don't even think of me as family. No, she don't, but she sure think of Alex as a damn family member. I hope Alex do show up. I hope Alex do show up because I want to see a good little rumble with Love After Lockup. Hope Alex show her ass up. But again, I don't know why they all fighting over JK. 'Cause JK look a hot ass. He look a hot ass mess to me. I just don't understand what they see in this man. Bradley and Savannah. Now you can tell that Bradley, he don't really like Savannah like that. Now, I don't know if it's because her body changed since he's been locked up and since she stopped doing the shit she was doing, but she done said that she had a tummy tuck 6 months ago. I said, you got badass doctor, lady. You got a badass doctor. But it just seemed like on that drive to her mother's house, he did have an attitude with her. And that's why I'm saying I don't feel like he really liked her because he kind of went he just did too much when that text came through that he had to have dinner with the mama instead of the grandmother. That seemed to give him a little bit anxiety because him and the mother had a little issue. So he didn't know how that shit was going to go off. So he really wasn't feeling that shit. He was taking that shit out on Savannah. But Savannah, he don't like you. He don't like you. So when they get to the house, the mother is hugging him and made him feel all comfortable and shit about being there. So it wasn't even a big issue. But the big issue is, will he ever give his ding dong to Savannah? Because before Savannah got there, you know how she was talking. I just want to get that D. I want to get F. She was being very vulgar, if you ask me. But he was like, her body has changed a lot. Her ass was 130. Now she looked like she like 5'4". She about 140, 150. I don't know. Maybe it's healthy weight. She ain't doing drugs no more. But he's not attracted to her. He said he ain't even thinking about sex. He said, I just want to go to sleep. I ain't trying to do anything with this bride. I just want to take my ass to sleep. This is going to be a train wreck. And it's just going to be a train. He don't like Savannah. He is not attracted to her one iota. I don't understand why he didn't go to his house first. Like, why are you going to spend in that our house instead of going to see your family first? Sir? I don't understand that. I guess production, this is they shit, and this is what they're telling him to do. It seemed like he would just went home first. So we have a new couple, y'all, Bryan and Brooklyn. I don't know about Brooklyn. Anyway, Brooklyn is a gymnastic coach. And what else is she? A cheerleader and gymnastic coach. That's what she do for a living. So apparently her mother passed away. She got sick, passed away, and they did a wrongful death and they ended up getting a trust fund. Now she says she don't know how much her and her brothers and sisters got for this trust fund, but it's a big amount of money. I'm like, don't they tell you how much you get? Or is she just getting checks every month? I don't understand all that. But anyway, we're just going to go on with her story. So she's known Bryan since high school. I think she said something about meeting him when he was like 18 or something, like when she was 18. Okay. So when she graduated from high school, I guess they messed around in high school or something. But when she graduated from high school, they still stayed in contact here and there, you know, because she used to like him and kind of flirt with him while he was in school. And then one day she just got a call, and that call was like, oh, he got 6 years in prison. That's how that call went, girl. Anyway, she meet up with her brother, her sister, and some few friends to let them know that about her little boo and that his ass is getting out the next day. Now the brother is kind of confused because she's telling the brother she's been in this relationship with this man for 6 years, and he was like, I just heard about 3 months ago, and is he using you for money? So then she goes to the little sister so she can confirm how long she been with this man. Now the funny thing about her being with this man, they've been together for 6 years, but he's saying, or they both saying, they just made it official a year ago. How damn convenient. Now they worried about other females if they're in the mix, but she's like, whatever he doing, they know about it. She knows about it because they have an honest and open relationship. Y'all, I'm not sure about her storyline, but it just feels, it just feels a little funny. That's all I'm saying. To me, just feel a little funny. It feels like she got together and said, you know what? I think it would be fun to just go on Love After Lockup and just do some crazy ass shit. I don't know about you, Brooklyn. I don't know about you. So we find out just before they made it official, according to her, he was messing with some chick in New Jersey. So she's hoping that this whole relationship is cut off, but she might have to put hands on somebody. I guess New Jersey just gonna have to pop up because it seemed like this season there will be a third, fourth, or fifth person in this relationship. But anyway, she wants him to reassure her that they solid and they gonna be on some good shit when his ass get out. Now, what she didn't answer is when the brother asked when he get out, where is this man going to live? She never answered that damn question about where this man is going to live. So I don't know if he go into a halfway house or what's going on, but it's just getting started, y'all, and I'm excited. So don't be an asshole, y'all. Bye.